So the reason why we call this Kimberbell Dealer Exclusives, we want people to go into the store, have a relationship with you as a shop owner or as an educator, and be able to buy all their supplies, have all their classes, have all their needs met so that they aren't needing to look outside of your store for getting these projects. So we will never sell these products as a regular off the store shelf product, so to speak. These projects are not things that will be ever be put onto a CD. They'll never be sold um, online or in even on a CD that someone could sell in their store. Your customers have to come into your store to be able to receive these designs. Okay, any questions on that before we move on? Okay, we have volume 4. You're going to get the complete program guide of how to use the dealer exclusives, the design site CD, the full color printed instructions, the PowerPoint presentation, the digital marketing materials, and the shop guides for cutting kits. You're also actually going to receive an additional tabletop banner display, vinyl display with a stand, so that you can show off the projects from month to month that you're going to use from dealer exclusives. So that is also included in dealer exclusives. Okay. Now you might be saying, okay, sounds great, but what does it cost? Well, we look at it as a one-time investment of $499 per volume. But once you've made that investment, you now have the license to make as many copies as you need. See what that means there? If you've got 5 people coming to a club or a class, or 55 people, you can make as many copies as you need for that club, class, make and take, demo, mini event, mini retreat. You can use it as often as you need to sell a machine, however you'd like to use it. Okay. The only restrictions on this, and I know that you'll understand this from a shop owner's perspective, is that you cannot distribute this online. And why is that? Of course, it's because we want them to come into your store. Because if they're in your store and they're learning from you and they're seeing everything that you have to offer, then you become the expert. You become their resource for getting all things machine embroidery. Okay? And so that is the only exclusion, is that this cannot be distributed online and it cannot be sold as a product in and of itself. You cannot say, well, I'm going to put all these designs on one CD and I'm going to sell it. No, the purpose of it is to actually bring them into your store, however you decide to set that up, and be able to give them the copy of the project and instructions. Now that is through transfer, USB transfer. So what many shops will do is they'll actually have people either buy their own shop USB stick or bring their own USB stick, drop it off when they come to that club or class and such, and then they put that design for that month or that retreat or whatever it may be on their USB stick so that when they leave, they have that file. Okay, so again, it cannot be distributed online, but that is what sets this program apart from anything else that's out there, because we want them to come into your store. And when you're the expert and you're the one they're coming to, you're the source for all things machine embroidery, they're bound to buy more when they're in your store. Wouldn't you agree? Okay, so before, I'm going to tease you a little bit here, but let's take I wanted to show you a closer look at the 13 projects that are in Dealer Exclusives Volume 4. But before we do, I want to give you some scenarios of how we've seen shops use this in their store. Because the investment is $499. Again, I told you can make as many copies as you need for all of those reasons. But that also means that if you wish, you could charge for your club or class or make and take or demo or however, or event. You can charge a fee for them to come to one of those things, but you cannot charge for the design, if that makes sense. Okay, so what we've seen people do is, well, a whole variety of things. There's been shops that have said, you know what, we're going to sell our own shop USB stick, and when our customers purchase that USB stick for, say, I don't know, $40, $50, people have done it all over the map. When they buy that USB stick from us, every time they come into the store for that month's project that we decide, we're going to put that design on their USB. That is certainly okay with us. We think it's fantastic that you're able to sell those USBs and be able to bring them into your store month after month, and there's nothing paid back to Kimberbell after that. Okay. We've seen some shops who have said, you know what, we're going to charge a yearly fee for our club or class, and I'm going to charge $199 for a Kimberbell club for the entire year. And maybe that's going to include their design and maybe the small kit. And so each time they come into your club, they are able to receive that. And you have charged them a yearly club fee, so to speak. That, again, is totally fine with us. It's something that will bring people into your store month after month. Okay, we've had some people, like I mentioned earlier, that said we want to create a little mini retreat for our customers. So we're going to pull, ooh, I think I like these three projects from this volume and maybe this other project from a different volume, and I'm going to pull them together and I'm going to make a mini retreat or a mini event, if you will. And you can certainly use that. You can charge for that retreat. In fact, I would charge for that retreat because you'll probably be providing probably a lunch or snacks and of course your time in teaching. So that is certainly a way to use it as well. Again, I mentioned that if you want to bundle it up with a machine purchase, it's not that they're not getting all those designs on a CD, but rather they are getting a year's worth of Kimberbell Club. And so that's certainly something you can do as well. Let's see, what other things have we seen? There's a shop owner, well, there's lots of shop owners that I've seen who have actually offered this for free to their customers. And why do they do that? Well, it's because they might get a lot more people coming for this free demo. So I'll give you an example that hits close to home because you know that my sister is a shop owner. And she has created this embroidery club that for years it was about 20-25 people that she would get to her club. But she decided to offer the Kimberbell dealer exclusives as a once a month bring people into my store kind of lost leader, so to speak. And they would come for free, and they would come just for a demo. They wouldn't even bring their machines. They would just come for the demo. And when they would come into their stores, they would drop off their USB. They would sit down and listen to a presentation using the dealer exclusive PowerPoint presentation that's included. They would show those designs maybe on something else to give them inspiration on how else they could use those designs. They would talk about upcoming events that might be happening in their store. They might talk about upcoming promotions like, oh, everything in the store today is 20% off or whatever it may be. It gives them this captive audience, if you will, to listen on what's going on in machine embroidery in their store. People would also bring their projects and do like a show and share, I guess you could call it, of things that they've been working on. But she offered this for free to get them into her store. And every month, without fail, she gets approximately 80 people into her store. She says that is the best way, it's the best sales day that they have all month because they've got 80 people in their shop with their undivided attention, but they know that that's the only way that they can get that project is to come in that day. And I've seen other shops use this and they'll say, you know what, we'll do it for like at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we'll do it at 5 o'clock in the evening so that there's two different times that people could choose from to come. Okay. Some people have asked, do we have to do this as a of an actual class where they bring their machines? And the answer certainly is no. That's up to you. You can do it as a lecture and demo or as a hands-on class. That is certainly up to you. Another shop that has used this gives their customers two choices. They'll say, if you want to come in the morning, or yeah, if you want to come in for the demo only, then it's at this time. And if you want to come in and actually bring your machine and sew with other people, embroider with other friends, then it's at another time. So I think that's a great way to give them choices, because they're not all going to want to bring their machine, but certainly there are some that love that friendship and interaction and bonding that can happen with the embroidery machine. Trying to think. I'm going to ask my friends over here. What other ways have we seen shops do this?
Dara actually just shared a really great example.
Okay, Dara, I am going to read your. I see that Dara. I think I can find it here. Dara shared a great example. Okay, Dara, hope you don't mind. I'm going to share this with everyone. She says, I use the designs from 1 through 3 as part of my In the Hoop monthly class at 3 of our stores. I do incorporate other designs, but mostly use the Kimberbell designs. Our customers, and me too, love the designs. Thanks, Dara. They are easy to accomplish in a 3-hour class period, and they leave with a completely finished project. Don't people love that? They love it when people can leave with a finished project. I also use the designs in a new technique class to actually do a project while learning the technique and learning about the stabilizers being used, all while helping them learn more about their machines. I love that, Dara. She says, we are planning on making some make and takes to get new customers into the store. Absolutely. Another shop owner I know actually puts these small make and take projects. They take, they're some of them are quite small, and so they require very minimal amounts of fabrics. So when they're kitting other projects, and they always are bound to have leftover fabric scraps, they will kit them according to the kit cutting instructions for one of these projects. And so they'll always have that in baskets sitting next to their floor models. Can you see what that could do? If you've got a customer coming into your store and they have no idea that they would ever want an embroidery machine, but there's a free little project kit, or a make and take, as we call it, sitting next to a machine, couldn't you have one of your employees go up to that customer and say, hey, Jan, do you have a few minutes? I'd love to show you how to make this, whatever it may be. In volume 4, I could tell you right now there's a really good project that would be perfect for this, and that is the leather tissue holder, and I'll show you that here in just a minute. But it takes just a few minutes to do. They see what an embroidery machine can do, and they leave with a finished project. Isn't that exciting? They didn't know what they didn't know, right? They didn't know how cool that machine was until they saw it do its magic, do its thing. You better believe they're going to go home and they're going to show their family, and they're going to show their friends, and they're going to show their spouse or whoever, and they're going to say, look how fun this is. I made this. Okay? And then they're going to start thinking, ooh, I can make this for friends. I can make this for family. I could start a business. I could do all those things. They didn't know what they didn't know until they had that make and take. So please use these projects in that manner as well. It just may open the doors to someone buying an embroidery machine. They might not buy it that day. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? But you have planted a seed, right? You've planted a seed, and later, when it comes time for them to either retire, they've got their tax return came, they have a birthday or Christmas or whatever it may be, they might go, you know what? I remember that time that I made that tissue holder, and I can't stop thinking about it, right? And I'm going to go buy that embroidery machine. So there's certainly ways to use it as make and takes as well. Okay, does anyone else out there want to tell us how? Just type in and tell us maybe how you've used it in your store.
just shared with us on you see Lisa's.
Lisa. Let me see, Lisa. If I can find you here. Okay, Amy said, I have purchased customized USB and lanyards for my club from 4 Imprint. Yes, that is a great company for that. It's the number 4 and then 4 Imprint for this year. Okay, and Lisa says, we have a monthly class to teach each design. We give them their first USB, so when they come back for the next class, we tell them to bring back their Kimberbell USB and we put the next design on it. We do charge for the class and it's been quite successful. Thanks. Oh, that is great to hear. Thank you, Lisa. And Precious wanted to know, how much do you charge for the class? And Lisa mentioned $35 per, let's see. Jody says, we also charge $35 per class, and if they need a USB stick, it's an extra $6.99. There you go. I like that. Okay, Joy says, one of my favorite ideas is when shops demonstrate an embroidery machine at a quilting retreat. I like that too, Joy. The pin cushion in volume 2 is awesome to show piecing and quilting in the hoop. This is a gentle introduction to machine embroidery for your customers who are only quilters. How many of you have shops that say, oh, or customers that say, oh no, I would never want an embroidery machine. I quilt. Well, what's really fun is when we can say, you know what? You can piece and quilt in the hoop, and let me show you how. So like Joy said, having, a quilting retreat, but a machine set up on the side of that classroom with some of these projects going on is the perfect way to do another little take and teach or make and take, whatever you want to call it.
I like it.
I like that. Okay, Tracy, let's see, Tracy, other selling ideas as you present the class to include tools and notions for sale and make extra kits because they will want to make some for gifts, and that is for sure. I totally agree with that. On the cost per class, sorry, do you provide a kit? Of course, that's up to you. I'd love to hear what you guys think. From what I understand, there are a lot of shops who do provide the kit with the cost of the class, but that is up to you. Okay, Joyce, my friend Joyce says, our club is large, so we provide one USB and then they provide one. We keep one at the shop so that we can download the design prior to them coming to the club. Oh, that's nice, Joyce. I like that. Then you don't have to worry about doing it right then and there. I like that. Okay, so, someone says, I've been asked to present at a local machine embroiderers guild a couple of times now. Quilt guilds also love to have presenters. And guess what? If you're presenting at their quilt guild, they're going to come to you as the expert. Let them know where you're at. Let them come to come to another clever class at your shop. I love that. Brenda says they do include the kit and they charge $25. That's great. Okay, so let's look. There's some more questions and thoughts on there, and we're going to have Kyra and Abby help answer those, but I'm going to go on and show you what the projects are in volume 4. And let me tell you, I know I always say this. If you know me, you're like, yeah, Kim, you always say that, but it's true. I think this is my favorite volume. And last time we did volume 3, I said, oh, this is my favorite volume, but I'm serious, guys. I think volume 4 is my favorite, and I'll show you why. Are you ready? Oh, take a look at those cute designs. This is in volume 4. This is the, what did we call this? The Infant Rompers, Daddy's Princess and Mommy's Knight in Shining Armor. They're using leather and glitter on those, but here's what I'm so excited to tell you about. Notice those little rompers? Do you see what the tag says? This is Kimberbell. Yes, we are coming out with our own onesies / rompers / whatever, bodysuits, whatever you want to call them. We're coming out with those in both of a pin dot design, and a stripe. But here's the cool thing about these. They're an amazing quality, but they are also not sewn up on one side. Did that sink in? They come undone on one side. They're still serged, just like our tote bags. Remember our tote bags that you love so much where the side seams are not sewn up? Well, the same with onesies. Wouldn't you agree that one of the hardest things to hoop is a onesie? And that's because the smaller they get, the harder it is to hoop on our home embroidery machines. And so one side is serged, it is not sewn up so that you can easily lay that onesie flat and be able to embroider that. Isn't that cool? We're so excited about that. That's been something we've been working on, had in the works for quite a while, and it's finally coming to fruition. So you will expect to see that by the end of March. If you're kind of planning your timeline, that's when those bodysuits will be available. All right, next, let's take another look here. Oh, isn't that just sweet? Okay, this is, how many of you have used our embroidery leather? Anyone use the embroidery leather yet? Oh my goodness, folks, we have some fun colors of that right now. We have a, a seafoam green and the silver that you're seeing here and a like a rose gold. Oh my goodness, I just love it. And we have some more colors coming. But this is our travel tissue tote. Is that what we called it? Tissue holder. Okay, the travel tissue holder and luggage tag. It's all done with our fun embroidery leather. This, my friends, would be perfect to put in a little kit in a basket, sitting next to your floor models of machines so that people could quickly make and take one of those. In fact, I'd also include the tissues. Also include the tissues. Now, you're also going to get, if I remember right, there are 3 different embroidery quilting motifs also included on those. So have fun with those travel totes. Okay, and tissue holder. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness, I just love that. That's actually my new favorite project to make, just so you know. It's so quick and easy, and it's all done in the hoop. It's fully lined. It's beautiful. I think you'll love it too. Okay, how cute are the pencil pouches? The pencil pouches, we call it Right Now, WRITE, of course. And here we go with the pencil pouch, all done on the machine in 3 different sizes. So perfect for holding those pencils, colored pencils, crayons, markers, you name it. It's a pencil, but you know what? I have one myself. So there you go. I love it. And kids would love that too, wouldn't they, for back to school? So that is fully lined as all of our zipper pouches are, and just as cute as can be. Okay, Tooth Fairy pillow. We've been asked to do Tooth Fairy pillows forever now, and we put one in dealer exclusives. So this uses our 5.5 by 9-inch pillow form, and then there you can see a little pocket for you to put the tooth to trade with the Tooth Fairy. It hangs on a doorknob or on a bedpost, so you don't have to, worry about that little head getting bothered in the middle of the night. Don't ask me how many times the Tooth Fairy forgot to leave something for my daughter or son, but we've made up since then. Me and the Tooth Fairy, we figured this out. All right, next we've got the gingerbread candle mat. It is the smaller size candle mat. We used the brown glitter for those cute little gingerbread men, and it's perfect for a candle or a jar full of candy and such. Pretty darn cute, and it's of course quilted in the hoop as well. There's another look at it. I should also mention that all of these projects, of course, have coordinating projects that we sell and that you sell actually, and so if they like this candle mat, then they may be interested in the other candle mats that Kimberbell offers. And so they'll be going to you for those designs and for the embellishments like the glitter and all that kind of stuff. So in the program guide, it will list everything that the techniques that are being taught in these different projects, what hoops they need, what stabilizer they need, what are the coordinating products that you'll want to bring into your store to sell, and what are the companion project CDs. So just know that's all listed there for you as well. Carolyn, I'm glad you said that. Makes me feel so much better. I'm not the only one who fell asleep before playing Tooth Fairy. I'm with you, my friend. Right there with you. Okay. All right. These are our nautical hoop designs. The Anchors Away and Hello Summer. Just a fun little project. You know, a lot of times all we want is just that fun little thing that just you set it and forget it, so to speak. You watch that machine do its magic. And I'll tell you, it doesn't matter how many times I have done embroidery, and it's been a lot of years now, I never get tired of watching the embroidery machine do its work. So this is a fun project to showcase what that can do with filled stitches. All right, next. Oh my goodness. Okay, these little treat pockets are so fun, so quick and easy to make. In fact, this would make another fun project to have in those baskets on your sales floor. But we've got the Get Well Soon pocket and the Thinking of You pocket. If you look really closely, you can see that our sweet tubes are attached to that with ribbon. We thought for the Get Well Soon, it would be so cute to use the pink polka dot applique glitter sheets, because doesn't it look like a band-aid with the little polka dots on there? And then we've got the foam, a little piece of foam underneath the center of that band-aid, and so we hope it looks like a true blue band-aid for you. And if you're giving that to someone, then you could certainly fill that little tube up with maybe some cough drops and put a soup packet inside the Get Well Soon little pocket holder. Thinking of You, the same kind of thing. We thought, oh, how fun. I mean, Thinking of You could be for anything, but think about maybe filling that with some Hershey Kisses, or maybe some gift cards, or some fab quarters. How's that? Some fab quarters and chocolate would make anyone happy, including myself. Just little tidbit there. Um, yeah, so those are some fun little treat pockets. What I will say about this is that you got to show the possibilities, right? So stitch out the Get Well Soon, stitch out Thinking of You, and show all the fun things you can do with it. Dara says those would be great teacher gifts. I couldn't agree more, Dara. I absolutely agree that those would be fun. Oh, here we go. We've got a picture showing that we put some a soup packet in there. We put a thing of Kleenex. And of course, you know, if you are making the tissue tote, you could put that in there too, right, my friends? We added some cough drops in there in that little tube. And then the Thinking of You side, we added some Hershey Kisses, a gift card, and even more chocolate. So there you go. Show them the possibilities. Okay, what's next? All right, we've got our mummy wraps, our mummy and pumpkin wraps. They are done with a fun technique where you're tearing the fabric and then placing it and then stitching over the top. We have that come in 3 sizes, and the smallest size being perfect to wrap around our large sweet tube. As you can see there with the mummy, we've got the stack of Oreos in that sweet tube. They fit perfectly. So fun little thing for Halloween. Of course, if you're not into the Halloween scene but want to do something more fall-ish, then the pumpkin would be a great idea for that. We use the larger, like, let's see, the medium candle wrap to wrap around a candle, as you might see there in the background, and we use the largest one to wrap around this tin bucket. So lots of fun ways to be able to use that. I think that this year I'm going to be wrapping that largest one around a tin can and then filling it with some mums. I think that would be super cute on my porch. So again, show them the possibilities and they will go crazy, right? Okay, we are getting close to the end here. There's another three of the pumpkin. Autumn Blessings. Now, this one uses several different techniques, but we want them to see how you can use mylar in your embroidery. So underneath that autumn lettering is actually some gold mylar foil that we also sell. And that's a fun technique. If your customers have never worked with mylar, this is certainly a project that they're going to love. We've added our Kimberbell pull flower there, the orange flower that you see there. If you've used our pull flowers, you know how fun they are and so easy. You can make a flower in literally 3 seconds flat, my friends. 3 seconds. I've timed it. So that's really fun. And then our new crocheted edge ribbon trim is also adorning each side of that pillow. Okay. Jan says, Kim, just want to say thanks to you and your team. Can't send enough appreciation. Keep dreaming and creating. You are making the world full of joy. Oh, my friend Jan, thank you. You are very kind. Very, very kind. Thank you so much. We love it. We love what we do and who we do it for. Okay, this next one is a little bit larger of a project, and this is called Home is Where You Hang Your Heart. And you're also going to be working with Mylar on this project for those cute hanging hearts that go across the wall hanging. And this is something that you can use your orange pop rulers with as well. This is an exclusive design, so you may think, wait a minute, doesn't that look like Make Yourself at Home? Well, it coordinates with Make Yourself at Home. So if you did Make Yourself Home, and it's certainly not too late to do that quilt, it had a whole variety of homes. This is a different one that they can add to their collection. So they may just want to be there just for that home. And then, of course, the hanging hearts are just too cute, right? Perfect for Valentine's Day, or I say any day of the year. Melanie, you are welcome. Thanks for all your tips and techniques. We certainly love doing this stuff, and it's fun to show people such a wide variety of ways that they can use it, isn't it? Use their embroidery machine. Lace, 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 lace. Oh my goodness, how many of you love lace? I never thought I'd love lace until I started doing lace, and then I went, oh, this is fun. I love it. This is certainly one of those set it and forget it and watch the machine do its thing and be wowed by it. This comes in two sizes for this lace envelope. Let's see if I've got another picture here. There we go. Um, it comes in a larger size. I can't remember off the top of my head what sizes that comes in. I'll figure that. I think it's 5x7 and 6x10, if I remember right.
Yeah.
But that lace is just too fun and perfect for a wedding gift or a, teacher gift or any type of gift. I'm just looking this up. Yep.
Gift for me.
5x7 and 6x10. Abby says, or a gift for her with a gift card to TJ Maxx, right?
So well.
Yeah. So certainly fun to do that. Now we give you, I would say, some options there by having a larger size or a smaller size. You could certainly whip stitch the ends close if you wanted to not have the gift card show, but it fits perfectly some type of gift card. How about a gift card to your shop? How's that, right? Have them all come in and make their little love card, and then I'm going to back up a little bit here, and then they can leave with a gift card to your shop. Hey, maybe you put a gift card to your shop in it for, say, $5. Who wouldn't love a $5 gift card to come back to your store? I think that's kind of fun. Anyway, so there you go. Okay. Oh, Sherry says, we just stitched the small one for club this month. It will be a good class to sell other things since there's nothing to do but watch the machine work. I agree. I mean, you just let that machine go, and now you can talk about all kinds of other things. Of course, that coordinates with our lace CD that we released this year called Kimberbell Lace Studio, and so that would be fun to show them all the possibilities with lace. Okay. And on the other side of that is a cute little button that shuts it closed too. Okay, how many of you are swooning right now over this denim bag? Oh my goodness, when we finished this, we were all just dying. We were like, okay, we've all got to have one of these. This uses our denim tote, of course, with the side seams that are not sewn up yet. If you've never used our totes, you'll be wondering what I'm talking about. But the side seams are not sewn up quite yet, but they are serged. So they're finished edges. And then you can hoop your design and then embroider and then sew up your edges. So we use this on the denim tote. And look at that bouquet of flowers. They are actually learning fringe. So all those tiny little flowers are actually fringed flowers. And then the medium and large flower group comes from our summer collection, I believe, of Pull Flowers, the spring summer set. So anyway, just beautiful. It's in this beautiful coral color. I don't know about you, but that just is a wow for me. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, Tina, we're going to see you at Kimberbell Academy. That's fantastic. Can't wait. You know, that's a whole nother topic we could do a webinar on. But if any of you are interested in becoming a certified Kimberbell dealer, then we'd love to have you be part of that. Maybe, Abby, should we set up another webinar for
Why not?
certified
Absolutely.
shops? Okay. Okay, Kyra and Abby are saying yes. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
If you're interested in coming out to Utah, we will roll out the red carpet for you and have a great experience over 3 days so that you can become certified and do exclusive events, which is fun. Which is a whole other topic than this, but can't wait to see you in February.
Oh, yay. Laura's coming in June.
And Lori's coming in June. Oh my goodness. And Joe Beth is coming in June. Love it.
Joyce in February.
And Jan says Academy is the best. Well, thanks, Joyce.
Can I come again?
Let's see. Jan said that. And Jan has been to Academy twice now. Does that mean, Jan, you failed the first time? You know, I have to tease you. No, she just loved her experience, I think. Okay. And then finally, this is probably my favorite project. It's the one project that is certainly getting all the wows on social media right now. And people saying, how do I get this? And we just say, you have to go to a shop that has dealer exclusives. So this is called Be Your Own Kind of Beautiful. It's our pillow, but we have also stitched this out on tote bags, which is so cute too. And they are learning how to chenille in the hoop. And then they're using glitter for the tops of those flamingos. And then we used our new pull flowers for the middle one and our new cute as a button buttons for the last flamingo. To be your own kind of beautiful. Isn't that fun? I love that. I love that. I saw someone on our Facebook group post, and I think they made one of their flamingos purple or blue or something like that. And yeah, I love it. I love seeing your creativity and, you know, just showing how you're going to be your own kind of beautiful, right? So there you go. That's probably our favorite. Okay, so Brenda wants to know, do we list dealer exclusive shops on our website? And the answer is no, not yet, I would say. And that the problem with it, not a problem, but it is what the issue is that dealer exclusives can be sold through a distributor as well. And so we don't know who all the dealer exclusive shops are. But that's certainly something we can look into and see how we can make that work, because I think that would be an awesome way to still promote those people that have dealer exclusives. So I agree with you, whoever said that, Brenda. I think we could certainly make that happen. So that's a great idea. Thanks for asking. Jeannie says, love the lace projects. Thank you, Jeannie. We do too. Okay, whew, well that is it for my presentation, but I am here all night, folks. We could just, you know, talk all night long about anything. But what do you want to know about dealer exclusives? How to use it? What can you do? What can't you do? Mostly it's what you can do. There's very little
have a
that you
question
can't
come in.
do. Okay.
That might be good for everybody. It says if your customer can't make it in or they don't want to log in their machine, they still have to stay and listen to a demo, correct?
Correct. So the question was, if your customer can't make it in or they don't want to log in their machine, do they still come in? And the answer is yes. Yes, we want them to come into your store. But that's certainly a time when you can say, you know what, we're not going to have you bring your machine. You can just come in and listen to our lecture/demo, and that's certainly okay. Yeah.
We've also had a question about printing instructions.
Printing instructions, and the question is, do you print
Do you print them? Do you not print them? Do you put them on USB?
You know what? We've seen all kinds of ways people have done this. Joyce says that she does print the instructions for their members. Joyce, I'm guessing that there's a fee that you charge them for that. If you, I'm trying to read your notes here. So sometimes people will charge a fee and they'll say, okay, this includes you know, your club or class or whatever, and it also includes the kit and printed instructions. But there's other people that will just put the instructions load them on their USB, and that's fine too. Joyce says it's part of the perks of coming. I like that, Joyce. So yes, certainly up to you and your store for sure. Brenda says they print the instructions and then charge a fee with the kit, and customers love it. Love that. Carol says we do $5 per meeting. I love that, Carol. $5 per meeting. You can make it have a fee. You can make it free. It's totally up to you. Any other thoughts, questions, ideas?
Yeah, I have one.
Okay.
Do you have store signs to show that passerbys that we're a dealer exclusive shop?
Do we have store signs that show
window
passerbys?
signs?
Ooh, that is a great idea. You know what? We do not have window signs that say you are a dealer exclusive shop. We do have them as certified shops, but we don't have them as dealer exclusive shops. But that is a great idea. I will pass that on to our marketing team, who are sitting right here.
Consider it passed on. Got it.
Consider it passed on, they said. They're sitting in my office as we speak. So I will let them know that that is something that you guys would like. I think it's a great idea. Okay? Any other? Someone that wanted to know about events? Do you have any new events coming out? I assume you're talking about our certified event model? Who said that?
Well, how about we cover that in our certified events webinar that we will be scheduling very soon.
There you go. There you go. We do have 4 more coming out this year. 4 more, guys. But we will tell you all the details in another webinar, which I think is a great time to do it. But 4 more. It's pretty exciting time to be a dealer exclusive shop. Or not a dealer, a certified shop. There is a difference between certified shops and dealer exclusive shops, and we can get into that later. But yeah, both have their perks for sure.
It looks like we've got some excitement about shop signs as well as a dealer exclusive logo for even business cards or email signatures, things like that.
Oh, okay. Letting you use a dealer exclusive logo for business cards or for your website. Love that. Joyce says another perk for members is that they have access to a private Facebook group. I love that. Debbie says, yay for more certified events. Yes, Debbie, my friend, we have lots more coming your way. Wow, we are busy. We are busy, but we love it. We love doing these things and can't wait to show you what's coming next. Lisa says our shop loves the one-day events. That is awesome. So we have 2-day events, 1-day events, and Spark events, which are 4-hour events. When will the certified shop event webinar be? You know what? I'm going to ask.
We just made it up.
We made this up as we went along, Joanne. So
we'll let you know.
We will let you know. Like I said, I'm lucky enough to be here with 2 members of our marketing team, and so they are taking notes feverishly. And they will set one up because I think that's a great idea. There's lots of questions surrounding that, and I'm happy to help answer, clarify, inspire, hopefully, you to become a certified shop. Okay, so are there any other questions about dealer exclusives? We have a link on our website from the home page, I soon, or if it's not on the homepage, there's probably a header for dealer exclusive to purchase dealer exclusives.
Yeah,
okay,
totally.
So there you go. Or you can always email us at info@kimberbelldesigns.com or orders@kimberbelldesigns.com, and we can get that processed for you and shipped out immediately. And one other thing I should mention is that if you have multiple locations, it is required to have a binder per location, but that's for multiples. Okay. Any other questions? I see some people are typing, so I'm going to wait just another minute here. Thank you for staying on with us. If you have other shop owner friends that might be interested in something like this, certainly we would love it if you would let them know about this recording, because it will be recorded, and we will send out a link to that recording in just a bit. Vicki says she ordered it just yesterday. Vicki, good timing. Good timing.
Sharon just got her first dealer exclusive.
Sharon got her first dealer exclusive. I love it. I love it. And hopefully, if anything, my friends, this is something that brings people into your store. It inspires people to make something new and to enjoy the process and to look at you as their go-to for all things machine embroidery. That's what we hope that this does. And we want to give you something that people cannot just get anywhere. And we want to give you the ability to take something and make it your own and do what is going to make it special for your shop, and to build that relationship with your customer. They love you, they love you, they love you. We want to give them projects to be inspired and to possibly buy more embroidery products and possibly upgrade that machine or buy their first machine and have a good experience in your shop. Okay, couple more questions.
Joyce had a good question.
Joyce says, let's see, the pink flowers be available for the flamingo pillow? Yes, they are available now. They're part of the summer grouping of flowers, and those are available now. Okay, the pink buttons on auto ship.
They are in the Cute as a Button pack.
Okay, they are in the button pack called Cute as a Button pack, and
they were on auto ship, but now they're just available to order.
Okay, they used to be on auto ship, but that has passed now, so they are available just to order, Vicki. Okay. Joyce is wondering about ordering just the pink flowers for the kids, and unfortunately, no, we don't. It's all part of the package. But you could show them how fun those flowers are on other projects, and they are part of the same package as that flower tote. And so if they bought the one package, they could do both the flamingo pillow as well as the flower tote, so you could get more use out of those. Jill Beth says, just want to say how much I love the business model. So much better and less expensive than other companies. Thank you. Jill Beth, you are very welcome. You're very welcome. This has been put together based on shop owners' experiences and what they need and what they want. And so we've worked really hard to try to make it the best possible program and experience for you as shop owners and educators. We know you are swamped. We know your plates are full. And just to have to do one more thing like, oh, what am I going to teach this month? Or what am I going to, how am I going to advertise this? Those kinds of things we wanted to take care of for you. Okay. All right. So if there's any other questions, or if we didn't get to them, we can email you answers. I'm just looking real quick.
I don't see any ones.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us, my friends. Coming from, myself and everyone here at Kimberbell, boy, we sure love what we do, as I mentioned before, and who we do it for. And we appreciate your support more than you know. and hope that we can do everything we can to help grow your business as well. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. I wish you the very best, and watch for that email with this recording as well as an announcement come a little bit later on how to become a certified Kimberbell shop. With that has its own set of perks with special exclusive events, and we can share that with you at a later time too. So take care and have a wonderful week, everyone. Bye bye.